Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Vans, ooh, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Came for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, don't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun of 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold. Bang roll, on the go. Ice swole, ice swole, ice swole. Came for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Let's see everyone in chat. It is Monday. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Where's everyone? Let's see. I'm all systems go. You guys know the drill. See everyone in chat here. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. All rested. And let's see what we got going on for this week. Gold at all-time highs. And let's see what it wants to do here. Some interesting stuff. So gonna get straight into it. Looking at today, we have a JPY bank holiday. Since the sort of range we've been seeing since this morning, we have a bit of bank holiday in China. Not really going to affect us, to be honest. That's about it. Just Bank of Japan bank holiday, but we do have UK markets open, so it still is a trading day for me here. Even though it is Bank of Japan holiday, I do notice that it doesn't really make a big difference as long as US and UK is still open. So yeah, that's it for today. Obviously this week, guys, big week in the market. We have CPI for pound here, and of course the FOMC statement for the dollar here. Everyone is waiting for that. Everyone's anticipating for that. And this week the focus in the market is going to be adaptive, right? As a trader this week, you need to be adaptive. You need to be looking at and reacting based on what market is doing, not expecting. Other weeks we can have expectations based on candle closures. This week we can't really have expectations. There could be pumps, there could be reversals, there could be range. We don't know. So we have to be adaptive as a trader and come into a session like we do every single day and make a plan based on what has happened, not really an overall weekly outlook, as midweek can drastically change once we see how market prices in these rate decisions, right? So yeah, let's have a look at the analysis. Start off on the weekly time frame here on GJ, then we'll get to gold here. So looking at weekly time frame, obviously strong closure towards the downside. Haven't broke weekly candle lows yet. I would expect continuation to come through once we do break those lows there. If we're looking at daily time frame here, we do have this level at 183 here, which is going to be our daily support. We're trying to currently fill this wick here, and we're working on it. Candles have successfully closed below this little 4-hour support back here and the most current 4-hour support. So it looks like we're trying to finish to fill this wick here at around 183.700 here. Now if we go into the 1 hour, we start to form a support right here. So if we look at the 1 hour time frame, we are pretty close towards this support here, which is the same wick here. So we do have to mark this support. I will see if I've marked it before and we can keep it on. No. So let's just see here, put it 1 hour support. And there as well, where this rejection is a little 15-minute here. So once we go down on the 15, you'll be able to see that this is the end of our LTA right here. We did dip into that 15-minute support here, rejected off it. We do have a very small range between these 2 points here. We'll just measure it. Maybe it's bigger than I expect, but so far it's looking a bit small. Yeah, 13 pip range between these points, but we did react off this 15-minute support. Now this 15-minute support has been tested. So essentially, if we re-break through it, it can be something that ends up pushing through, because on the 30-minute it's not there and the 1 hour is not there as well. 1 hour and 30-minute are in the same spot. So realistically targeting this 30-minute overall here. So looking at price here, we do have previous daily obviously closing bearish, previous 4 hour here also closing bearish. So it is a bearish session here, and sells do make sense. So for sells, we do have a current 15-minute right here, which we can clone. And we can bring that up to here. So this is our current range we're sitting in. I'd ideally like us to come back up here, then create structure to continue down. So I'm not selling lows, because every time selling into lows, we're getting major rejection from lows. Lows, major rejection, lows, major rejection, lows, major rejection, etc. So I don't really like the idea. You can see this, look at this. New low, rejection, new low, rejection, new low, rejection. So I don't know. And the information that we have for today is new low made, rejection. So we're seeing lows being made and rejections happening after those lows. So I'd prefer to be selling down to a target instead of selling at lows, right? That's going to be the plan here for GJs, waiting for targets to form probably, or seeing how price action develops. It is bank holiday in Japan, so we need to get into Frankfurt session now to start to see some proper price action here, because we don't have Asian price action since Bank of Japan is closed. So we'll see what ends up happening here. This is clean on the 5-minute there. It is a proper rejection. If we go ahead and look at gold here, this is interesting. Gold pushing very close to new all-time highs here. Our highest point on gold in history has been what we see in front of us here at 2588.86. Are we going to be able to make history yet again and make a new all-time high in London? At the moment, it is looking likely. Analysis is pretty straightforward here. Everything is pointing up. Everything is pointing north. Weekly candle up. Daily candle bullish. 4-hour candle bullish, and we are seeing lower time frame. Now what's very interesting, we have created 4-hour structure here. We have 4-hour structure. It is only one candle, not the best, but we do have 2 resolution candles after the 1 bearish candle here. So we have this candle here and this candle here. In order for us to continue up, we need to respect this support down at 2580. So 2580 going to be an important level. If you go on the 1 hour, you can see that level is somewhere down here. So at the moment, we're trying to push up here. We're working on a little, actually set up 3 wick fill here on the 1 hour. And yeah, looking like we want to continue. So for me personally, I've never traded at these levels before. Obviously, no one in history has. And I've not traded at all-time highs at these levels in London session. So timing wise, yeah, it makes sense to go up. Right now, I can't really buy right now as we're kind of in full highs here. And my target is going to be key levels. Key levels are very important at all-time highs. So we're basically very close to target. Target is only 10 pips away. So I'd rather be looking for something above 90s here. Or if we can pull back before 90s, I will just buy the higher low outright and expect price to continue up during the day. And if it breaks that higher low structure, then so be it. That's it. You know, you lose the trade and you move on. This is what it takes to trade at all-time high. It takes balls and following price action until it fails, right? You don't have information. You don't have previous levels. You don't have anything. All you have is your idea of price action and your skill. That's all you have. You don't have you have probabilities, but what I'm saying is you don't have something that can be tested. This is where your real skill is tested, and this is where you just have to follow a plan with structured, manage risk, and just following the momentum here until it fails. And if it fails, you don't go and do stupid stuff. So yeah, new high being made here. So new all-time high on gold. History in front of you. You are the first people and the first traders to now trade gold in London session at these levels in the whole of history. So we are part of history here. No one has traded price at these levels. And yeah, so we got this 15-minute close here. It is a nice 15-minute close. Again, it's very close to our target. So our target is going to be that key level here. We have to consider that. I don't think it's going to be worth it to try trade towards that key level 8 pips away. Let's see how 5 minutes looking. No 5-minute structure, so we couldn't even go with an approach where we put stop loss below the previous 15-minute candle here. And yeah, you know, so I think a nice little pullback here, retest. If we get a retest somewhere down here to maybe 25.87, we get a retest to 25.86 here, we can look to take the higher low here and trade towards the upside back to 25.90. If we just make our way slowly back to 25.90, then we will wait for supports to form and then take it above 25.90 here as a continuation trade. I think from this morning the trade was this close above here, close above 25.85, and then we got some range since it was outside of session time, and then some volume has picked up here, but that was the trade here. So I would be looking for the retest here and then the continuation. 4-hour highs is successfully broken now, and price does look like it wants to continue up here. I don't see any reason for it not to. And you know, 1-hour candle closing in about 13 minutes here can be very interesting if we close with a rejection wick or we close strong body close here. So we'll see what ends up happening and react accordingly here. As I said, if price just wants to continue up during today, then we need either, so this, we don't know what can happen right now, right? We don't know what can really happen right now. So what we could just start blasting towards the upside. We could just retrace this right now. So in my eyes, what I need to see some form of price action. If we start blasting towards the upside right now, what I'll be looking for is some sort of 5-minute thunderstorms to get in, continuation trades based on 5-minute here to utilize volume. And it's more about experimentation and trading what you see, right? You're trading what you see here and just seeing what's happening with managed risk. That's it. Because you don't know, what the next candle will do at these highs. Some big boy can come in and say, that's it, I've had enough. I'm taking profit here, and boom, you're stopped out, and you just move on. So that's why we have key levels, and we don't really want to be trading at these key levels, because that's probably where some big boys would take profit. So yes, 5-minute entry video today. Yes, it is a 5-minute entry video today. So we might even get to use the 5-minute entry live, and then you guys get to watch the video. So double win. We might do the 5-minute entry live here if we have to, and use that to utilize the setup today, and then you guys get the video to learn how we took that entry, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. That's the analysis overall markets. Let's have a look at GU here. GU as well, pushing here on highs. So GU looks pretty good here. If we were to look at daily time frame here, previous daily did close bullish. Now we're breaking this high. 4-hour, I would assume, closed nicely bullish. Yeah, so 4-hour continue above. Wick fill trying currently. 1-hour time frame closed above that, which is great to see. We do have another 1-hour resistance up there. This is like your previous range. See how that looks on 4-hour. 4-hour is a little bit higher. 4-hour somewhere here. Oh, that's 3-hour. I'm thinking, why the hell it looks weird. Yeah, it is the same though. So bias is mixed actually. It's technically mixed. But if price is gonna sell off today, we needed to break some form of structure and break back into the range. So I think sells are gonna make sense nicely below this little 15 actually, to be honest. If not, then I need to see a 1-hour candle close back in the range. This range here, not this range here. You see it close back in the range. Or for us to drive into this resistance here, fail, and then come back below probably key level 1.31500 is going to be the level for sells today, if we're able to fake back out in the range. But I would like to see a drive up first before coming back down. So yeah, previous daily bearish, as I did mention, today is mixed session. So you know, that's what I'll be looking for here. This is what I'll be looking for. Continuation buys right now. Trying to think what I want to do with continuation buys. Don't know if this is a big enough range. We have TF 4 or 5 pips, 7 pips, not bad. Let's see how big stop loss ends up happening. I mean, if we do get a continuation above, close above, we could look for that continuation trade here above the 15-minute. Definitely could be an option above this 15 here. But we obviously need to have sensible stop loss, otherwise it won't really make sense here. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do here. This is what we're gonna do. So let's have a look how that populates as well, and then we react accordingly. And yeah, we take it from there. So that's the analysis for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Let's see what we got going on the charts. And yeah, this is you know, interesting times here in the markets, especially on gold here. And make sure to do the YouTube business if you haven't already. You know the drill. Leave a like if you enjoyed the analysis. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Get up to 150 likes, and you guys know the drill. Wouldn't that be setup 2 to the upside, GU? You're at target. That's the problem. So setup 2, you want range, right? You don't really have range. You're trading. If you just buy right now, you have like 2 pips. Then you have to go break even, right? Because you reach the resistance. You reach the resistance. We normally want bigger range. Now, if you expect price to continue, yeah, that's an opportunity. But 1 hour has left rejection close. So would it be worth it? Probably not. Probably not in my eyes. If we had bigger range, like setup 2s with bigger range are much better, because then you don't have to go break even here, because this could just retest here and start that downside, right? We could fail and then we start the downside. So yeah, that's how it is. So yeah, let's see what goes on. Let's see what goes on. I'm interested to see how gold pans out. Maybe we just form a London range. That is definitely possible. We are getting the pullback we spoke about. It is very possible we just start ranging in London. Very, very possible. Gold perfect retest of critical level? Not yet. I think we need to push a little bit higher. Critical level or key level will be 90 there. 90, you know? 90 is what I would expect. Is there anywhere to go and ask support question about Pip Labs? Yeah, of course, man. You can just go into our Discord. You can email. Replies normally happen very fast. So, you know, best way I would say is to go into our Discord here. And you can see there's a ticket support here in our Discord. I can share the Discord for you, make your life easier. Right, so all you have to do is go into this Discord. Right, ticket support, create a ticket, and you'll be answered. That is the link. You can also just send an email to the support team. What do you think of GJ sales today? We are bearish bias for sure. We are bearish bias for today. I'm just worried about this rejection wick, to be honest, but I feel if we can close below here nicely, it possibly could be a chance. Could be a chance, you know, to continue down, especially based on 30-minute. So I am looking at that. Would be the 1 hour close. The 1 hour close does look good as well. So yeah, that is definitely an option, but I would like a 15-minute close to wait for the 1 hour. If this just starts dumping there, it's going to be quite difficult, to be honest. But if we can get a nice 1 hour close, we have around 10 pips to this support here, which is the previous wick fill, and then potential continuation, right? So I'm definitely interested in that. But I want to see how this 1 hour candle closes, right? This is going to be important for me. 30-minute also, I want to see it close basically where its low is right now, to get that continuation. I don't really like selling lows because of the rejection we've seen, but can this be considered the pullback like we had here and now the continuation? We would have to give that a shot and see. So we'll see how that closes. Only 4 minutes left till that close. Gold can retrace to 2570 demand zone. It's possible, yeah, it is possible it can retrace. It is definitely possible. You know, but we have to trade what's in front of us. It might want to retrace in 2-3 days. Right? If Fed does not cut interest rates by 25 points, do you believe gold will fall? Also, if there's no interest rate cut, do you think gold will fall like a knife through butter? Yeah, I do think gold will fall if they don't cut rates. You'll see massive strength in dollar come. So let's see what happens here. 5-minute did successfully close below, but I'm not trading 5-minute before the hour. The last 5-minute before the hour, unless you're in a trade, can be very risky. It's kind of 50-50, right? Either can pop back in the range, hour close. How many times have we seen that? Or it can drive down. But I don't want to be trading off 50-50, especially on an hour close, guys. An hour close is very important here. It's not just like a 15-minute close where we can survive a 15-minute top wick, right? We're talking about an hour top wick. Our top wick could be nasty. Gold creating like a setup 3 type formation here, to be honest. I wonder if it's enough. If it's enough structure to push through this zone here. It's very tough with key level, as that's the only structure we have, and we have to respect it, right? We have to respect key levels. Won't take it, quite risky. I'll wait for resistance then pull back. Yeah, well, I rather do another way, which is if we're just gonna continue up today, let this create structure. I mean, we could maybe try it, but let this create structure and then close. So this close bearish, next one close above the key level. Then use this as a structural point to put stops below. You know what I'm saying? That's another way to do it. Look at this, man. This is the exact reason you wait. Whoever did not wait and was impatient and breaking the plan, I told you it's 50-50. We could either drive down or you get caught in this bullshit and now you're fucked before the 1 hour close. You're Monday and you're already messing yourself up. Don't make those mistakes, right? It's very important that, right? Very important, you see? People are like, oh, you're gonna miss a trade, you're gonna miss a trade. Look at this, man. You almost had stop loss. Stop loss you would have had be previous 15. And now you're only 5 pips away from stop with a 1 hour close coming. So very, 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 very nasty. You need to be very careful, and this is why you have specific rules, right? To have probabilities in that trade. So do understand that. Let's see. This is a setup 3. I mean, 1 hour here closed nicely bullish here. If we can go and pick liquidity deep, then flip and break the high, I'll be interested. I think to try get to key level and break through. People who got on GJ got stopped out now? Yeah. They would have, yes. Top wick of that 1 hour, you know. Nasty. So let's see if we can come down here a little bit. Break these lows. Grab liquidity to give us the juice to fly up here. And then we can look at a continuation trade, right? Good webinar this week, Harry. It taught me how to improve on the situation I'm in. Great. I'm happy to hear that. So yeah, let's see. This is very interesting price action. I mean, you know, trying to navigate this, because if this was New York session, we know that continuation is here. But now we're sitting at key level. So if we're looking at price going from key level to key level, we're at target. So we need price to get above key level. So this could form a nice little setup like this, guys. This is what we could be forming right now. Is this. We're close to a key level. We form a 15-minute candle like this. We close above the key level, which gives us a confirmation. If we didn't close above the key level, that's where we can reject. Boom, we take the buy, break of high towards the upside. Catch that move. So let's see if we can get the same thing happen here, where we close above key level, boom, take the buy towards the upside, get a little breakout. If not, beautiful pullbacks towards the downside, and we take it back up. Or we could just range. We could just range all session, and then we don't, you know, that's exactly what could happen. This is the exciting thing of trading at all-time high. All-time high is interesting place to trade. Look at GJ here. Like I said, guys, you have to wait for closures. I want everyone in chat to recognize how we avoided a loss here by following the plan. Many people will ignore that factor, but this is a massive factor. If you FOMO'd in on lower time frame, like a 5 minute, like I said, last 5 minutes before the 1 hour can be nasty, right? And you FOMO'd in, nothing closed below the range. You did not wait for the plan. You've taken a loss here, and this is a bad loss because you didn't have probabilities with this. This was a gamble. You just had FOMO at the time, which you didn't want to miss the move because you've seen that happen before, and then that's what you do. Is the 5-minute goal video out yet? It's coming. It's coming today. Today, make sure you guys have that little notification bell on, because then you guys will know when it comes out and you can watch it, right? That's the only reason behind it. So you guys can turn that on, and the video will come out today. We worked pretty hard on that video. It's a very in-depth video. Yeah, we're just changing up the posting date, as I can tell you what video is coming so you guys can be ready. People just want to kind of spend time away from the chart sometimes, so we just want to change things up. We want to change things up. Look at this, we're breaking the high here. I wonder after this little 5-minute liquidity grab, can it be enough for the 5 minute to close above and continue? Harry, you should do polls for videos ideas so the fans can choose content. I have done it. I've done it already. I have done it. This was a requested video. How to use 5-minute. And vlogs. They want to see more vlogs. That's what was requested. Last week we didn't post as we wanted to take that into consideration. Look at this FOMO traders, right? We talked about, man, today's tricky. We talked about how we want liquidity grab down first. All traders would have taken a break of this high, man. Stop loss below the lows. And now they're a little bit screwed here, unless they get saved by this next 1 minute. What are we saying in chat? Do the traders get saved and the next 1 minute pops up? Or does the market be nasty and just stop them out right now? What do we assume? Nasty? Let's see. So far they're being saved. So far they're being saved. Oh, someone said they're gonna be saved? Oh, nasty. Couldn't expect less. Couldn't expect less. You can't expect less, right? Whoever said they're gonna be saved, the market's not that kind, man. Break the highs, break the lows, and then range. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna break the highs, break the lows, and then range. No problem, just drag SL lower. Yeah, very good. And blow all your money. Great advice. That would be very good, huh? What about why even have SL, right? Because then you don't lose. Exactly. Delete SL. Now that it's done that, it becomes a little bit interesting, right? 5-minute did close bearish. If this 5-minute candle closes above, could be interesting. Look at this purging the other way now after doing that. Do you trade 1 hour before open or right at open? For NY? No, right at open. I trade at New York open. I do look at the charts around 30 minutes before, no problem. Sometimes, rarely I get a move around 30 minutes before the open. But it happens, I do my plans around an hour before the open, so I'm prepared. I don't mind taking a trade 30-40 minutes, like let's say 30-20 minutes before the open. It's not breaking my plan, but I do notice most trades come after the open, so that's normally when I show up. Why wasn't the setup 3 valid? Man, this is a different level we're trading at here, man. We're at all-time highs, no liquidity grab. You need juice. Where's juice? Why would buyers, who are the buyers who are going to keep buying this all-time high right now? Who are the buyers who are going to keep buying this all-time high? You need to ask yourself that, right? So it's going to be traders with volume. Trading while working out would be a good video idea in my opinion. Yes. I just need someone to come film. This is what I do. I trade while working out, but you guys will be surprised how it is. It's not like I'm glued to the charts. I look at it once I get an alert, and I miss the trades more, you know, sometimes, you know. I'm busy working out. Like, it's very time consuming actually to be like, sometimes I spend 3 hours in the gym because I'm stuck answering and trying to, you know, look at what price is doing. So sometimes I really don't like it, as I just want to get my workout done, have that in my day. So 1 hour did not close below here, so there's no way to get in based on 1 hour. 30-minute also closed bullish, no way to get in on 30-minute. And 15-minute also closed bullish, broke the highs here, stopped everyone out. Now it's continuing the other way. So I'd say if this 15-minute candle can close below in 6 minutes, that would be your confirmation. How's gold doing? Gold is again trying to go towards the upside. If the 5-minute can close above here, will be interesting as well. This might be interesting here as well, 5-minute candle closing above. So we'll see. Thank God my stop loss was below that. I think there's a big whale in gold. Once he gets out, we are GG's. It was news, do the research. It wasn't news, brother, don't worry. That's not news, that's nothing. Small move that. That's just a little grab of liquidity from the lows. Man, this is typical how you get messed up in gold, right? This is why you need to follow a plan. I keep telling you, you need to have specific rules. Why you see me so disciplined to my rules. Because it breaks the lows. All the people who took buys, when it broke the high, they're stopped out, right? They're stopped out. FOMO traders, they don't understand liquidity. They don't understand that they're trading at all-time high. They're just FOMO buying. Gold has to go up. I missed the whole move before. Okay? Then they see it break the lows. They get back in again, right? They get back in again. They get in profits. They're like, yes, this is gonna fly. Just to ruin their day yet again and stop them out because they kept stops below the range again. Now it's doing the same trick again. It's rejecting yet again. Maybe inducing them to go one more time if this 1 minute candle closes bullish. All of this mess is happening while we sit here patiently waiting for either a 5 to close above the range, or for us to get back above 25.90, or for us to pull back deep to the bottom of the range and take buys back up. You know? So I'm avoiding all that BS. And if one big candle comes towards the upside, remember, I avoided like 2-3 losses. So people are like, oh, you missed the move. No, I avoided losses, and the move that I wanted to catch that actually has a probability to win did not give me an entry option. On to the next. And that's how the mindset is, right? Oof, GJ Nasty. Oh, Monday here is coming in saucy this week, guys. Take note of this. This is something to take note of, this little manipulations we're seeing here in the market so early on in the week. This is really cooking up people here. Look at GJ again, rejected back in the range. Man, oh man. Big manipulations here in the market. So you have to be careful this week. Don't go giving 3, 4, 5 shots here, man. One shot it loses, call it a day. One shot it loses, call it a day, right? Because you don't want to. This is the conditions that are going to eat up your money, right? We're seeing this now. Look at these liquidity grabs come through. Then you take buys. Buys fail. Grab liquidity. Very, very dangerous. Yeah, this week we know it's CPI week. We know this week is a big week. We know why this is happening. GBP CPI and the FOMC statement for the rate decision this week. We discussed it in depth in our webinar this week, yesterday. It was a good webinar. Those in the xauusd group, I think, enjoyed it. Yeah, this is what I meant talking to Sami about. How he was saying, look, why can't we take setup 2? Because of this reason. You literally come here, now you're stuck in drawdown. So it becomes 50-50 right now because it tapped that target. So it's not enough to trade to that target. It's too small. It's too small. I wonder if we close above, will it be enough? Hello, gold. Moving down here. We might get our setup 2 here. We might get our setup 2. Push down here, retest into 86, 85.5. Support formed. Take us up. Smash that like for Harry. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be back in a sec, guys. Yeah, 15 close bearish here. Let's see how GJ did. A little bit nasty on GJ here. We're ranging on GJ. GU candle closed rejecting the top of the range. So yeah, a nice close on gold if we're looking for that pullback. So I think a pullback is actually better for us. I rather trade a pullback than at the highs. Just need a 15-minute candle to close bullish. Or if we come back down to the support, we can start looking at 5. But I think a 15 here will be warranted because we have 5-minute slow. It's not a straight 5-minute. It's not something like this where we have, where would be a good example? It's kind of this type of stuff, right? So we need that structure formation to continue up. It's like this type of stuff here. So when we move down smoothly like this, 1, 2 support, boom, we get the move. 1, 2 support, boom. But when we chop towards the downside like this, I mean, this still worked, but after we got the second 5-minute candle close. And that was during New York. I don't think we've closed strong enough bearish. It could retest into this zone. If you look at 1 minute, this is going to be a support here on 1 minute. This is going to be like a retest zone for 1 minute. If you check that out, boom, that's that support, right? That previous range. So this could just break and retest the range. Continue down further. Then we take the buys, and those are the proper buys, you know, because it's not enough range, right? If you do some measuring here, from here to here, shit, 7 pips. Like, we don't want to be caught in a 7 pip range. 7 pip range is not going to be enough. Where can I find the recorded webinar? I'm new, I didn't know about the webinar. Oh, sorry, that's for if you're part of the exclusive group. We do weekly webinars. Every single week we do a webinar, but that's only for the exclusive group. You guys get streams and YouTube videos. It's something we do on the weekend to prepare ourselves for the week, answer questions. We have topics that we cover in the webinars, all of that good stuff, right? So it's just something that we do here. And yeah. If you want to know what the group is, then before you ask me, here's the link. Here's the link. People ask about, how much work does it take, analysis and stuff like this. Well, let me show you. Every day we analyze live. Look how many live streams we ran, right? Look how many live streams there are, right? There's tons of live streams. That's not only the work being put in, right? In terms of analysis, preparation. Look at how many webinars there are now, right? Look at the webinars. Look at the webinars running into last year. Look at this. Look at this. And these webinars are no joke. This is over 1 hour webinars. Go press a random webinar here. Boom. Look how long this webinar is. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Boom. Most recent webinar. How long was this webinar? Boom. 1 hour, 2 minutes again. Right? These are not short webinars. These are long webinars. Let's go see here. Boom. 56 minutes. Right? Look how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like 30 plus, 40 plus hours worth of content. This is preparation that it takes, right? Answering questions. Now, the good thing is from these webinars, you don't have to watch all of these webinars. You basically get the exclusive content, which we clip. And then you get all content here as well. So this is the work it takes, guys. If you're asking yourself about analysis and looking what price is doing, etc., and learning, it takes time. It takes time, guys. It takes a lot of work. I love this liquidity grab here, and now this closing like this. Yeah, I feel if we can get a setup 1 here would also be valid. The 1 hour, yeah, that would be where the buys would come on GU above that. 55 for this is a glitch in the matrix. Well, people will miss out on the opportunity because it won't stay like that for too long. As you can see, I'm making it hard to get in now, slowly but surely, right? Would you upload the video on WAP? That would be on YouTube, the today video. That video is already on WAP from a long time ago. That concept, but we speak more in depth about it on WAP. But today's YouTube video is just slightly different than that video. It's more about a specific strategy. That video is about more of a concept from understanding different things. Remember, YouTube is to explain something to a beginner who doesn't know, not beginner, but to someone who needs the whole picture. Whereas WAP is for people who are really trying to find out the nitty-gritty stuff. The boring, the nitty-gritty, what is all of that? When is Frankfurt open? Happened 20 minutes ago. Hi, what are the things you look for a breakout before the breakout is genuine? I look for, structure formation, liquidity grabbed is another way of structure formation. And for closes above, that will say it's genuine. And of course, that happening during a time of volume. A time of volume. I have my YouTube video on my breakouts. That does very well. That did very well. My breakout strategy, 84,000 views here. Wow. That's actually done extremely well. I explained that in there. Hi, which site do you use for timings of Frankfurt and London Open? It's called CLOCK. Very good website that tells you the exact time that you need to figure it out. Watch this dump on 5-minute candle on gold. All right. Hi, when are you going to change the live stream thumbnails? Do you think we should change the live stream thumbnails? I think so. Why not? Make a change. This week we can do it. I mean, it's been classic though. That's the only reason I've been hesitant to change it. You know, it's kind of like a trademark thumbnail. I would keep some of this in though. I would keep some of this in. Probably I'll change it to white. We'll try white. You know, but change is not bad, but I would keep some classic features. Like I think I'll write London session the same. I'll make London session the same because that's classic. And I'll write the same stuff. I mean, what time does it open? Where can I get that info? Because it changes sometime. Yeah, that's when daylight changes. Daylight savings next month, we will have daylight savings. Q4, we will have those daylight savings. You can make a Google search. All right, you can make a Google search. Shirt off thumbnail for more views. Yeah, I don't think we're that desperate, but if that's what it's going to take for us to reach 1,000 viewers on stream, then I'm not going to do it. I've only watched 3 to 4 of your streams and it helped with the patience to take trades. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, man. Have you ever used a prop firm? No, but a lot of people who are around me do. Purple background would be nice. Yeah, I'll get the editor to make a few samples. Will daylight savings change it to 1 hour before or after? Well, if you don't have daylight savings, then it's gonna be like, now I'm gonna start stream at 10:30 Dubai time, so we're gonna have 1 hour later. But if your country has daylight savings, then it's the same time for you. The time doesn't change. I wish GU had a candle closing bearish here, not just these rejection. ASP for GU, it's Monday. We don't know the ASP yet. We find out. That's why people use ASP as, use Monday as information day. A lot of traders don't even take a trade on Monday because they use it to let the market settle for the week, get information of what time volume came, etc. So just go for one. No, we have to go to target. Target here is very close by. There's only 3 pips to target. Is it actually worth it? That's what you have to ask yourself. Can we push through this? We can use this as watch since it's previous, but this was news, if you remember. This was CPI news. All right, this was CPI, so we have to be careful with that as well. So I mean, things to consider here, things to consider. We will see once it closes, how it closes. That's going to be important. See how stops is looking here, because it wouldn't be worth it with heavy stops. Below the range is 9 pips here. To get here is 5 pips. With what I've been seeing on GU is that it's only been giving, last week only gave around 6 pip ASP. So I'd want to be targeting 6 pips here. So maybe a tighter stop at 7 pips here could be better, even though it's riskier. But I would expect it not to come back in the range, and we have double 5-minute structure. I'll be putting my stop loss below that double 5-minute structure. That's how I'd run it. So yeah, Mark, did you figure out how to contact support? You can always just DM me, by the way, but it should be easy to contact support. Just join. What did I miss? All the analysis plans and stuff like that. That's what we discussed. That's why you should show. What platform do you use? I use MetaTrader 5 for my trade execution. Starting to create a little downtrend here on gold. You did? Okay, good. Let me check if we got... What did you do? You opened a ticket or you opened a chat reply? Because maybe I can answer it just here. No, I don't see a ticket over. Maybe I'm tripping here. Let's have a look. I don't see anything right now. Make sure to submit it with your email and stuff. Geo reacting to 4-hour level. Let's have a look at that 4-hour level. Oh man. Okay, it's back. Yeah, it's true. We do have this little 4-hour level. We did cross through it with a wick. You know, so it kind of makes it a little bit invalid, but it is double here, so that's also important. 5 minutes is perfectly reacting off it, so we can consider that level. You know, say to be safer, let's have something above there. Right? Since now we're reacting off it, we can consider it as well, right? Because now it's giving us information that, hey, I'm having trouble here. Fake outs on every direction on multiple pairs. Yeah, it seems like Monday, a little bit of manipulation here on Monday. Monday manipulation. This week is a big week, guys. A lot of traders are taking the whole week off till after Wednesday. Or not the whole week off, but they're waiting till after Wednesday till we have the rate decision. I expect markets to be tough. I'm just showing up to keep you guys safe here. And if I see an option, I don't mind taking it. I always have my risk accounted for and I'm not scared. But I very well know that I could just end up losing trades for the first 2 days of the week because of inconsistencies until we have that decision made. Until we have the rate decision and traders come back in the market. But you know me, guys, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Like, I know where my probabilities are. I know where I can be right. I know where I can be wrong. So as long as I know that, we are good. All right, 30-minute close here. Nice setup 3 on the 30-minute here on gold we're seeing. 5-minute doing what? 5-minute creating range. I would like to see us leave this range preferably here. 15-minute created resistance. Yeah, I'd like to see us leave this range. Little top wick here on this broker showing no top wick. Do have a top wick on my broker. Liquidity grabbed the lows again here. Again. Gold is ranging. It seems like, yeah, it's forming some sort of range here. See how indices are doing here? Oh wow, big sell-off this morning. from that daily resistance. Very weak, big profit taking here. Sneaked above this daily resistance slightly. 4 hour failed to close above. That's the one that's causing. Yeah, 1 hour gave that change of structure. Did this end up closing below the 5? Yeah, this is your setup here. This one right here. Liquidity grab here. Close below the structure point here. Continuation. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's a big trade. That's nice. That is good. But the bias was bullish. Yeah, but when indices reach like a major resistance, it doesn't really follow bias too much. Bias is not always too important when indices and stuff like that is reaching major zones and giving you changes of structure on like a 1 hour. It's a little bit different than Forex, as we expect volume in directions. We expect range resolutions. Does a liquidity grab at the low signal potential reversal? It does signal potential reversal to our opposite side, unless price just wants to continue dumping down, right? The problem is you have to find a time when to press the button, and it's hard to know when. It's because it could liquidity grab all the way down here, right? It could go wherever it wants to go. You don't know. I do like if the 5-minute candle can close above the range after all this liquidity grabs towards the downside. I like the idea of that. Is there a plan to add most recent months to our backtesting options? I've recently 7 month. Yes, because we have a whole new data feed coming. If you guys don't know, we're actually working on a whole version 4 for Pip Labs. There's going to be a whole version 4. This is version 3 you guys on. You guys are going to be updated to a version 4. We've changed a lot. Interface is different. Scaling is different. Data is different. It's way better. So instead of just adding small little updates that are going to be scrapped anyways, we're allocating our time to launch the version 4 first, you know. It's also, we need to consider costs, because it costs a lot to go and add all the data to version 3 just to waste that money and then not use it in version 4, right? Because data is not cheap, you know. They charge money for that stuff. Especially with the tick data we need. To get it onto a platform like MetaTrader, you could get it pretty cheap. Back in the day, you used to be able to get something like Duca's copy for free. Now you have to go and pay, you know. So it's been quite hard. We reach to people, but there's no point, especially with the size of our team, right? We don't have 8, 9, 10 developers, right? It's different. Planning this on close below bearish bias, yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense to me, because we're bearish bias here. If we get a good close, target the lows there. Very juicy on gold broke low, then broke high. Yeah, now it just needs to see if it wants to close above this zone or not. then setup 1, we might be able to execute on 5 here and rely on the setup 3 on 30 and then use 90 as a break-even point. Because we still can't disregard 90, guys. 90 is important zone. Check GU. Yeah, let's have a look what GU is doing. Yeah, GU is also coming back towards that zone, but it's pushing through it on GU here. GU, we pushed through it, no 15 close above, right? So GU is kind of cooked at the moment, no 5 close above as well. You did get a 5 close above that zone, but you didn't get anything. Since it's based on 5, you need to take it based on 5-minute resistance, right? No 15, no 30 close above, and also 1 hour. So yeah, only thing, you can't really base this off too much here. GJ is still ranging. Gold potential 5 could close above here in 1 minute. It just depends what it wants to do right now. Just depends what it wants to do. Do you have indicator for those support levels? No. Learn to mark them yourself. It's very important to understand how those levels are made. Very, very important to understand how those levels are made. Do not be using indicators to mark levels for you. That's extremely lazy, and it's okay to do it, but you have to understand why those levels are there or how they're made. If you don't understand why, then you're not telling the story. I think a lot of people fail in their trading because they skip out on the small details like that. Part of my analysis is going down each time frame. If something marks up my support and resistance, I'm not going to go down each time frame because it's done for me. So if you are going to have something that does that, you have to make sure that you're going to take the extra effort and still go down every single time frame and tell the story of why, what's happening, what may be important, what may not be important. Because there might be a 4-hour support that you deem as not important, or a 15-minute support that's not important, and you need to be able to identify that, because that might lead you to missing a trade. You know, so you have to understand the concept first before letting things help you to automate the process. There's no harm in automation of the process, but understanding the concept is very important. Just wanted to say, even on the current version of Pip Labs, it performs very well. Have distinguishable features that it separates from other platforms. It's the best. I appreciate that, Mark. Definitely some very exciting things coming. I know, you guys have been waiting here, but yeah, the platform is stable now. But I can't wait to show you guys version 4. It's gonna be even better, man. We have a huge dashboard coming. We have a huge statistics tab. You guys are gonna love it, man. And we're not gonna increase price for that. We're staying true to our price. As we said, this is passion-based project, but it's taken hundreds of hours to make version 4, and a lot of investment into new data and stuff like that, and discussion with people to provide us with accurate news, accurate data. Tradingview, the way that they scale, you see, so broker data is coming at a different time. Tradingview market open is at a different time, so figuring ways to get around that is making us a little bit of a delay, as we have to kind of reinvent the wheel there as to how to accommodate for daylight saving times as well. So it's a little bit, that's like the kind of delays. But yeah, man, we're, Antonio's pushing hard on that. Good features are coming soon here. 3 minutes till the 15-minute close here, boys. Let's see if we can get a setup 1 maybe. Setup 1 with a re-break of the 30-minute highs. So this would be pretty nice. We'd have setup 1 on 15, setup 3 on a 30. I think if we're going to give it a shot and risk it for the biscuit here, I think this is where what biscuit we should be trying. Otherwise, and if it fails, then we call it a day after 1, because this week needs to be like that. I even contemplate just using half risk this week. I did pretty well on gold on Friday. I don't really want to give that back today, so I'm probably gonna reduce myself, just in case this week is tough. Gold trying to GJ trying to dump. Yeah, there's not much real ranges here in GJ. It's quite shitty ranges, so I don't really care too much about GJ the way it's been moving here. It's a little bit sketchy with the way it's been moving. I mean, if we had the 1 hour close below, then we could just take it based on the 1 hour, stop above the 1 hour. But this is a little bit tough. So let's see how gold closes here. Can gold close above here in 2 minutes? You're taking GU. Let's have a look what you're doing on GU here. Yeah, GU needs to close above. I'm not sure where you're taking it. Watch the 30-minute as well, right? Watch my little box here. Could be a little bit of trouble. As per plan, I mean, as per your plan, maybe yes, but just watch my box, right? Just watch that zone. Could be very difficult in there. So the way I would take GU is I would wait for 5-minute retest by the 5-minute retest. That's kind of the way I would take it myself. But yeah, good luck. Let's see if gold wants to close above here in 1 minute. I would like to see the plans that the group shared with me. We have a minute to go through them. I'm pretty fast at plans. I think gold, everyone's looking for continuation here. Yeah, I like the continuation plan. GJ, same, more sells below, great. What are we looking back? Pull back for sells on GU, okay. Yeah, that's that key level, buys above, clean. What are we looking for here? Gold, continuations. Very, very good. What are we looking for here? GU continuation above the 4 hour. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that's also another option. See, your plans are good, man. You just need to execute on them. Follow your plans. 30-minute below. Yep. Gold continuation. I think, yeah, everyone's looking for that gold continuation here. Pullbacks for continue or buys above. Gold watch zones. Yep. Continuation. GJ looking for buys back inside the range here. Don't think buys would make sense. All right, candle here, close below on close below here, close below. 5-minute close below. I wonder if a 30-minute setup 3 is going to be enough. Because we're struggling to go down right now. We're struggling to go down. This is where I have to make an executive decision right now. Executive decision. I do prefer a 5 closing above. Let's see what ends up happening. I need to see how price action develops, how this bottom wick develops. If we get a deep bottom wick, it obviously looks much better. If not, then I guess we have to attack above 25.90. My broker closed above. Let me check mine. No, mine's not closing above here. I mean, if you go off the decision of your broker, then that's fine, but I'm too late now, as my broker did not close above, and I'm just looking at that now. 30-minute is breaking high though. Again, I don't trust it, you know, I want to see that confirmation. 5 close above or something like that, you know. Remember, we're very close to 25.90. We need the confirmation. We need the confirmation. You had a retest entry? Oh, we're looking at gold, huh? Yeah, we're looking at gold here. Did close at that level. I think if GU can create 5-minute structure as well, is going to be valid down here. Let it come back, create 5-minute structure is another way to get in. We did close at this level. So it might have a reaction from that level. Doesn't mean it's going down, but that reaction can allow us to enter. For me right now, the stop loss is just not worth it. taking this break of the high. Stop loss here around 9.5 pips. First target here 1.6 pips. I mean, above there we do have a lot of room for sure. I really would like to get in on a retest here for me. Gold nasty, crazy FU. Yeah, wait for it, man. Wait for it. This is how gold is gonna be nasty until you be patient. Patience is key here, man. Waiting for that close above is key. How are you, Harry? I'm good, I'm good. Due target? Yeah, it has target. We have target for sure. The daily resistance is gonna be your max target for today. You know? It's just my personal preference. I just want range. ASP on GU has been 6 pips. So, I mean, you could take... You have 11 pips to DR. But I don't know. Today's Monday. I need to see if that happens. I mean, you could just go break of high, and if it pulls back, I'm going to get an entry. If it doesn't pull back, then you're just going to get straight to TP. So that's fine, right? Both ways, I guess we kind of both win because we're both looking at the same direction. But I'm kind of just wanting to get a lower entry so I can have that ASP and not need to hold a pullback that can stop me out. Or hold drawdown. What's the most expensive gold has got in the past? Right now, 10 seconds ago, you just saw the most expensive gold has got. GJ pushing down here. Very weird close we had on GJ, huh? Close right at that 15. Currently working on a wick fill here. Tapped our 1 hour support, so target is tapped. Target is tapped. Yeah, I don't like GJ price action right now. I prefer GU price action or gold price action if we were to get above on gold. Just need the pullback on GU for me to get in, but some people might have taken it already. Looking for pullbacks back into this range here. See how 1 minute is looking. 1 minute is creating great structure though. Healthy structure. But yeah, we'll see if I get that. How big was stop here? Below 15, 9.4. Yeah, somewhere there, 1 to 1. Yeah, the way GU moves, I haven't seen it in a long time, you know, just push straight to straight candles. So if it pulls back here, I'd be interested, man. I'm interested on GU pullbacks for buys. Any retest towards these type of zones here, I'm interested. Stop loss at that point, if we get retest to that zone, would be 5 pips here, 5-6 pips. Retest to the highs would be your 1 to 1, basically a little bit under 1 to 1. And then if we can break through, that will be your, you know, 1 to 2, you get bigger. That's kind of because last week a lot of break evens because of just price not being able to give us the push. Look at gold, man. Man, today we've been really gifted with patience here. You have to realize how much patience pays you money in the market. This is paying you money because how many traders, bro? Can you imagine how many traders have just been trying to buy the breakout buy at the highs? Bro, how many? We had the first 15 close above, break the high, fail. We had the second one with the liquidity grab, fail. Then we have this one again, fail. Yo. I'll tell you what thing, if it does close above, it's gonna go because it would have shaken out all of the early buyers. All of the early buyers are gonna be shaken out and then it's gonna go just to give them max pain. You know what the markets do. Do you think taking this week off is a good idea for new traders? If you're a new trader, you shouldn't be taking the week off. You need to be working. And to work right now, you need to be observing how these market conditions are going according to your plan. Observe. You don't have to take action. You can just observe, protect capital. As a new trader, you shouldn't be looking to make money anyways, because you are not going to be at that stage yet. You should be looking at improving yourself on a daily basis and getting better every single day in order to make money. You can have a paper account or a very small account, be risking $1, $2 a trade, and just be trying the process out. Doesn't mean you have to avoid these market conditions, because market conditions always change. Learn to adapt, learn the skill of observation and patience during these times. It's going to be very useful instead of just taking the week off. Taking the week off would be something for me, right? Where I know how it is, and you know, that would benefit me. It won't benefit you as a beginner trader, as you need to be putting in work. Don't waste time, right? UJ sell. I haven't done the analysis. Haven't done any analysis on UJ, so I don't know. I can't tell you right now. But if I'm looking at it, we are very close to this daily support here. That would be your first target. 4-hour time frame did close below, continuing down. That all looks good. 1-hour time frame, same as GJ, did not close below here. Did you get a 30 close or a 15 close? It's hard, man. I think if this 15 close, if you're going off the 15 close, do you have any 15 supports, or is it clean? Daily support is your target. Daily support is your target. I can't even scroll back that far. So yeah, I would say daily support. You have to watch daily support. For me, that's what I'll be looking at. And if it's worth it to get to daily support. Can you view just trade in Asian? Yes. Took it here, closed below. Didn't want to enter this 15 SL too big, so you entered on what then? On this 15? No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work that you wait for another 15 and then put stop loss above that 15. Again, break evens need to be a role here. If you're not going to go break even, then Asian session, you need to have stop loss above structure. We speak about that all the time, man. I've told you this 5-6 times. You don't make a change. I want to see this in your journal. I want to see you doing this, because you don't make a change. You're sending me the same mistake again and again and again, and this is not going to make you improve here. You need to, Asian session, stop loss always needs to go above structure, man, and leave it above structure, above here, to have a higher time frame idea to get down. Or if you're not going to do that, you have to be break even. Asian loves to do this. Asian loves to do this. We've discussed this multiple times, and you keep doing the same thing because you're trying to get that risk to reward. Doesn't work always like that in Asian. It's better than getting a less risk to reward than losing a trade. I'll tell you that much. Because your idea played out. Look, you just put your stop loss too tight. All it did is retest the range here. Could have even retested here and your idea still play out. Right? And now if you were to take that idea where you enter here, put stop loss back in the range here, 39 pips, you're almost at your 1-to-1, you know. Or if you had 5-minute structure somewhere here, you didn't. So in this option, you'd have to put stop loss at least here above daily flip minimum, 35 to 39 pips to 40 pips. And if it's not worth it, then just don't take it, right? 1 to 2 hour to daily, yeah, then you have room. I just haven't seen the 15 since I couldn't mark up the 15. It won't let me scroll back that much. All right, GU pushing very nicely here towards the upside. No pullbacks, yes. It's the most painful seeing the supposedly TP hit. And this is where PA helper helps PA. Yep, but I could just do it, but it would take longer. All I have to do is this, look. This is where in analyzing old-fashioned way is the best, right? I can just do this. I can go on 4-hour time frame. I can go to where that zone is, like this. I can check 4-hour. I can go replay. Boom. I can see my exact levels of what's going to be important and what's not going to be important. I need to skip a bit more. I went too far. I went too far, but I can check. Here's one. So this is the level here. Let's see where we are right now. Okay, we crossed that. So next level is, I think, was clean. GBP USD, what are we saying? What are we saying? How many pips has this pushed? We need to be taking note of how many pips this is pushed. 9.65 pips here. So this has been our ASP here. ASP, not enough to close if you're in a position. Just tapped a 15-minute old level, 15-minute level here. Let's see if we can get that pullback we wanted. So retesting the previous 4 hours. It's not giving us the deep pullback. This could take like 10-15 minutes. Deep pullback. 1 hour candle closing very healthy. Yeah, I think in the next 1 hour we could be buying into the bottom wick here. Buying off pullbacks. Gold absolutely rinsed everyone. Right? Gold really making people's day bad. Unless you're Tradesharpe and you know what you're doing. Hi, I watched your breakout video, which you told me. Now I'm a bit confused. I need more in depth. If you're confused, this is the goal of applications. Videos will explain things to you. I can assure you all the details are in there, but you need to learn to apply. And this is what I tell people. This is why I always tell people that, listen, information can be given for free, but the application is what takes time and it's what you need, right? This is why courses don't work. This is why all of this stuff doesn't work, is because it doesn't teach you application. So the whole reason I created a community is not to sell something. It's to create, first of all, a trader's environment, and we can help each other apply different concepts by asking questions. Best way to learn, best way to vibe with people when you're trading, and it's you come here and you do business, right? That's the whole reason behind it. There's a reason behind it, and that's it. Man, gold nasty, huh? I was really looking forward to those buys. Alright, London open here. 1 hour candle, no top wick here. If we can come back and retest a little bit deeper here on the 1 hour, we could maybe get a no top wick entry, guys. So be ready, potential no top wick entry if we can come back and retest a little bit deeper here. Need to find my zone where I'd look for retest. Probably 5 minutes, somewhere around here. I'd look for retest into here. Make sure it has no top wick. On my broker. Yeah, that's no top wick. Let's see if we can breach into my box here. Let's see if we can breach into my box. Do you mean buying the lows? Yeah, this would basically be based off no top wick here, but we need to come to a zone that would retest something, right? Because we can't just know where to randomly buy. How can we know where to randomly buy right now? So you're taking the idea of that 15-minute entry, but there's no top wick here. There's a high chance a top wick is going to be made. 1 hour did close above successfully. We are in a breakout phase. 5-minute structure has not been created, so it's not like we're breaking 5-minute structure. The last area we have is this area here. So if we can breach back into this area and start to leave it, then we can just buy based on the idea that there should at least be a top wick be made. Right? And then stop loss can go where original stop loss was, which is back inside the range below the 15. Look at like a 6 pip stop loss, 7 pip stop loss. You're literally taking 1 hour setup 1, but you're gifted with no top wick and you expect it to make a top wick. Can't you base buy on previous 4 hour? No, because that's testing something that's already been tested. See if we can get a little bit deeper here, man. I wanted to retest in this range, otherwise it's not going to be worth it. So we'll also liquidity grab from this 15. Alright, we're coming down now. SL below previous 15, yeah, back inside the range. Alright, let's see if we can get into the range here. Alright, getting into the range. Need to see some form of rejection on 1 minute, and then I can give it a shot. Let's see how this reacts here. Might wait for this 1 minute bullish or for it to break the 1 minute high. So we did get the retest, but I need to see something a little bit more. Just wait. Let it form its retest. Once we see the reaction and rejection, only then we can do something off that. We're starting to have signs of it. Yeah, there we go. Five-minute made a bottom wick here now. Yeah, once it breaks this high here, something like that, stop loss back in. Yeah, so once it breaks that high. If it gets deeper, then we could even look for a deeper entry here. So we'll see how it forms. The deeper it retests, the better entry we'll be able to get. Especially if it can retest deeper and just bring us a 5-minute support. If it can just bring us a 5-minute support, that's going to be good. Seems like it wants to break that zone. Alright, so entered on that myself, stop loss below 15, expecting it to make a top wick here. Yeah, and that's going to be the plan here. 1 hour no top wick. I expect it to make a top wick. It can retest a little bit lower here to the full 1 hour retest. I understand that, but it did retest something. So that's kind of the idea behind this trade. 1 hour closed above all resistances. 30-minute closed above. 15-minute closed above. 5 minutes started rejecting here. So we can get that. We can get that. But I do expect potentially for it to retest a little bit lower is very possible here. I'm not too worried about that. If that's going to happen, I'll just have to hold some drawdown. And that's it, man. That's the idea behind the trade. Just gonna go toilet, come back. Seems like we want the deeper retest first. You know, we can retest this 5-minute support here as well. We could even retest into this 5-minute support, which will be pretty close to stops, but it can happen, right? This is what we have to understand. That's one risky shot you're taking. I think the idea behind it makes sense here since I'm buying on a pullback here. You try full risk? No, I said 7.5. Did I say 7.5? I'm sure I said before I entered. If I didn't, then that's how much I've gone in. As I'm buying bottom wicks here. Not break of high. We don't have a break of high. No, 0.75%. So not half risk, not 1% risk, 0.75. The top wick is the hope. No, the hope, not the hope. The confirmation is 1 hour close above, 30-minute close above. Stop loss back inside range. Buying rejection from the zone. That's the confirmation of this. As I said, it can want to retest even lower. We could retest even all the way down here. We could retest even back inside the range. But there's no way of knowing where the exact rejection will come till we see it. So this is why I just want to try this out myself. If you're uncomfortable with this type of entry, just wait for confirmation. I'd say the best entry will come once the 5-minute candle closes bullish. I might add my extra 0.25% once we close bullish on 5. As that would be just an entry I would take usually. It's because I think we're seeing this gold weakness here. I think this is maybe Dixie getting a bit stronger. No, we're seeing Dixie come down, but this gold weakness here, I don't know why we're seeing Dixie come down and GBP USD also coming down here. Maybe GBP is getting weak here, but we see GJ just ranging here. But yeah, now we come back and retest this zone, which will be nice to have the full retest. 1 hour full retest will be somewhere here. So yeah, that could retest all the way there on the 1 hour. No problems. I will manage, the only time I can manage is 5 minute closing back inside of the range here. If 5 minute wants to close back inside the range, I can manage. We have 1 minute 29 seconds for that to potentially happen. About 3 pips in drawdown. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes here. It's going to be important. If we close below the box, not very good. Close above the box, looking good. Looking good to me. Alright, we close slightly below the box here and back inside the 5 minute range. See if we can react off here. Might want to dip inside a little bit. Gonna have my finger ready to close half. Manage some of it. Just want to see if there's a reaction here. We've literally had back to back 1 2 3 4 5 working on 6 candles, no pullback, which is unlikely. It's unlikely to see 6 candles, no pullback. I think it's a little bit hard to manage at the moment as we have no pullbacks. We have no pullbacks yet. Why are you considering closing half? I just said I'm being ready, but I'm saying it's hard to manage. We don't have pullbacks yet. We don't have pullbacks yet. I didn't say I will, but I'm saying I'm being ready in case it happens fast, something I see I don't like. Because you can save a little bit. Yeah, no pullbacks. Very strange. Just straight dump here. Normally we don't see that with bullish momentum in the market. We see 30-minute close above. We see 1 hour close above. Very deep 1 hour bottom wick. Only thing I'm scared is that we come retest down here and respect the 1 hour low and flip. we might just respect the 1 hour low. But yeah, wild price action we're seeing here, but that's expected with this type of week. That's expected with this week, I guess. I'm just seeing something a little bit different in the markets here. But we'll see. Just might have to sit this one out. Form supports. I have my SL under previous 1 hour candle. Yeah, I would like to be able to do that, to be honest. I would prefer that at the moment, but I can't adjust that risk. How much difference is it? Maybe I can, but it will be 1% risk. It's 2 pips. 2 pips. It's about 200 bucks. It is possible. It is possible. We'll see. Just need to start making progression towards the upside. Kind of flip this lower time frame, lower highs, and just start to make that higher lows and start making progression towards the upside. That's all we need. Five-minute candle close here. We didn't close bullish. That's not good for us. We wanted this to close bullish here. We wanted it to close bullish. So 7 candles, how many? 6 candles back-to-back bearish on the 5-minute. A little bit unlucky here to have so many candles back-to-back bearish. How many candles here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 candles. 6 candles back-to-back bearish. We just need to stop the bearish trend, man. We just need to stop the bearish trend, and then we can start working our way towards the upside, going back to the original plan here. But it's a little bit waned here. I expected bullish momentum based on the fact of 1 hour closing very strong bullish, 30-minute closing very strong bullish, 15-minute candle closing very strong bullish, pullback, retest. And no top wick. We still have no top wick on 1 hour. So I really expected that top wick to come through. It will do that exactly after it takes the liquidity where my stop loss is. Yeah, if that happens today. I followed my plan, and that's the best thing I could have done. I followed a plan I made a decision to try a no top wick entry here based on what I saw. And if it doesn't work out because we just closed back-to-back 5-minute bearish candles, it's nothing I can do about that, man. That's just unlucky today, man. We know it's CPI week. It's being weird, USD pairs. Maybe I should have made an executive decision to take the first few days of the week off. That could have been more profitable here, but I didn't make that decision, right? My exact stop loss in terms of visual representation is below these lows. Like here, right here. Yeah, exactly where it is on the chart is how it looks on my broker. Just in case we get close for comfort, you know. Gold, wow, gold had a massive move down here, back into the 80s. GJ is moving its way down. Wonder if this is GBP weakness. Let's see how we can see a euro against the GBP. So no, it's not really full GBP weakness. Can we get a 5-minute support in 1 minute? Can we finally form one bullish candle? Nice little strong bullish candle. Is that what we can have right now, please, Gio? We shall see. Did we close bullish? All right, we closed bullish, but below this 5-minute. Not the best bullish closure, but it is one bullish closure here. One. Now we just need the 15 to close bullish. Would be ideal. To be honest, that would be the ideal entry, is if the 15 closes bullish, set up 2. I wish we had a top wick so I could just wait for the setup 2. That I didn't have to then get caught into the no top wick entry. Because then I could have just taken it as a setup 2. We don't want a thunder right now, which we did get. Kyle, don't say it looks nice. It doesn't like that. I'm waiting for setup 2 on 15. I think that will be clean. That will be clean. If this 15 closes back in range for me, it's game over. Yeah, I think so, to be honest. You're probably right. Yeah, we have some sort of bearish momentum in the market. You can see it trying to go up. It does want to go up. It does want to react off this zone, but it keeps on failing. It keeps on failing. We'll be blessed right now if we can get a strong 15-minute candle close bullish. Would be great here. Setup 2. This week, 15-minute candle bullish is just like a setup 3. It doesn't really do much for us. It's just showing us prices slowing down, but doesn't mean it's still 50-50. Can break the lows, hit us at stop loss, break the highs, come back to entry. So it's still 50-50. We really want it where my mouse is, somewhere strong here. So yeah, if you can just close a little bit stronger would be great. Would be great if you can close strong. Guys, I have no bottom wick on my broker. No bottom wick on my broker. I don't know if I trust this with no bottom wick here. Let's see. It's at my entry now. If this gets below my entry, I'm gonna close it because I don't trust it with no bottom wick. I don't trust it with no bottom wick here. It's very small bottom wick, but let's see how 1 minute structure can hold here. So basically, if this 1 minute flips, I think I'm gonna get out myself. I just don't trust it with no bottom wick on my broker here. Hopefully we can push a little bit more and then find support. So yeah, if this 1 minute flips, I'll have to manage. Come on, push. Push, okay, I'm out. That took me out. Damn, now it's gonna fly. Don't do this shit. If you didn't get out, then hold. Hold right now, hold now. Wait for it to come back to entry. Oh shit. Yeah, it did. You know, then hold like this if you didn't manage to get out. Damn. Wait a second. Shit. Remember I said I had my position on half? I'm still on half. I accidentally only closed half. Oh shit. I got lucky there. I accidentally only closed half. Okay. So I'm in only half. Shit. I was wondering because I closed and I saw numbers still fluctuating. I thought it was is going. Holy shit. You also only close half too? Yeah, bro, I closed half. I saw numbers fluctuating. I'm like, it's just not updating. It's just not updating. If I can get a 1-to-1 here, I'm gonna be happy. It'd be like 0.4% or something. I'm gonna break even fully at the top of the range since that is gonna be a target. But here's our 1 hour top wick idea playing out. Yeah, so break even will still be top of the range regardless. So yeah, let's see how it goes. If I get lucky here, get half in. So this is your break-even point, would be top of range. I got half at B. I was supposed to be full at B, but I guess I closed half because I had my finger already on half, and it was not full, it was half. So I think it's a good mistake, but yeah, that's my B point tapped here. That's my B point tapped. I want to see if I can add back the other half here, guys. I want to add back the other half. So in the end, just retest the range, nothing out the ordinary. Yes, yes, exactly. I mean, we just had to hold some drawdown. We just had to hold some drawdown. I guess if we waited for that first 5, if we waited just for that first 5 support, we would have avoided all that drawdown. That's going to be my note, is just to wait for the 5 support to come through. If we just literally let it retest any range, it could have retested 5-minute range, it could have retested this range. And if we wait for the first 5 support to come, then that's it. That's going to be the one, right? That basically avoids the drawdown. Yeah, now we have the 1 hour top wick. It can do what it wants to do right now, right? It can do what it wants to do. Damn. No 1-minute pullbacks. Oh, damn. No 1-minute pullbacks. Probably gonna close here, hitting TP. You know what? I closed there full. That's it, done. That's it, done. That's it, done. Okay. 1-to-1. 0.4% on that. Take it. All right. 2% on this trade. Insane. Claudio held. Good. Happy now? Good, good. Everyone's happy. Man, this is annoying. I finally found the discipline to close that entry and then it flies. Yeah, I know. This was a little bit of a difficult one. It's kind of shitty, but yeah, I guess some held. It was very, very fast. A lot of people held, actually. I'm surprised. I think today's the day that you gift yourself long term, but today it sucks because you short term, you missed out. I get it though. You know, I feel for you, bro. I do want to say though, I am impressed that you followed through with that. That is more a win in my books long term, to be honest. That is a win in my books for you, for sure. I just got lucky. I only closed half. What's happening? Hold back the profit. Damn, Harry, hold. Yes. True, annoying at the moment. I completely understand, but I'm telling you, bro, that's insane that you followed through with what you said you were gonna follow through with, right? Where's GBP USD, guys? Oh, here. All right, this is what we're gonna call a 5-minute entry. It was actually based on 1 hour. The 1 hour had no top wick. I don't like my pattern recently. I need to fix this now. I need to fix this here. I don't like my pattern. Recently, wins are a little bit too small for my liking. This is bad. This is bad. I need to, yes, there's 1% here, but this is bad. We know that last week we did this, but I have to change this. So for me now, It's full risk, full SL, or full TP. Yeah, I need to fix this because this is gonna bite me back, guys. This is gonna bite me back. This is gonna bite me because if I take a full loss trade, I just given back that work. So I already identified that as a trader right now, that's my mistake in this trade. That's my mistake in this trade, and I really need to understand that. I mean, we got a bit lucky here. We had 1 minute no pullback, so we have to consider that as well. What time did we enter this trade? We got entered at 11:06. A little bit of a sweat, I have to tell you that much. ASP 8 pips, guys, so we know ASP. How many people in YouTube chat held to TP? Let me know. Let me see in YouTube chat and also Zoom chat, both. How many people held to TP here? I want to know, get a consensus. Let's see in YouTube chat. Put a W in YouTube chat if you held. All right, let's see, let's see. Yeah, put a W if you held. If you didn't, 2% profit Lanston. B if you be. Nine profit, held. Okay, a lot of people held here. I'm happy to see that. Those who took B, I don't blame you. I think it's executive. I would have been in the same boat. Just today, I got a little lucky. And I think that luckiness taught me a lesson today. That I need to trust in that idea. I just got untrusted since it's not something I've done in a long time, buying a bottom wick like that. You know? It was a concern. It was a concern. I didn't have it on broker. And yeah. So, congrats to those who took profit. You know, you can hope for you guys. Not new strategy. It was all based on the 1 hour. I think we would just... It's funny though. It's funny. We've seen market conditions like this. We've seen market conditions like this where basically we don't get a chance to get in because it would have made a top wick. But today we got our perfect setup because all this freaking was a setup too. If we just, like, it sucks because all I would have done is this. I would have just taken this, stop loss here, even better, boom. But then today would have been a day where I don't catch this because no bottom wick. I wouldn't have entered. So I guess it's just one of these weird type of scenarios here. Weird scenarios, but I'll take it, man. Guys, what I said when trade was not in profit, always trust Harry. I mean, no, you should not always trust me. My friend take these kind of trades. He's placing limit orders, strong retest areas, usually 4 hour. I believe our entry was very early. Should have bought at 1 hour zone. That broke not too soon. I made notes myself. Yes. I think we were early. I was just scared that GU would go and retest this zone and then continue up. I think our stop loss was good. Obviously, this is the ideal retest zone. I think that's how we can make it a rule. So if we look how we're going to improve from this trade here, these type of entries, right? So GU win, right? Improvement. So obviously, first improvements we need to make is less uncertainty we need. So less uncertainty. We need less uncertainty. Why do we need less uncertainty? Because, actually, let me copy paste this and make it in a bigger one. But because that allowed us to go less risk. Well, put me a little bit lower on risk, which I don't like. I'm not happy with that. That I went less risk. Right, I want less uncertainty. Right, the second thing is, if no top wick, wait for proper retest zone. Right, retest zone without confirm. So I'm gonna put without confirm. So if there's no top wick, wait for a proper retest zone, like a deep retest zone, if we don't have a confirmation of a 15 or 5 closing bullish. And then always better to wait for support right? I think that's the only improvements. Always be better waits for support. And then a personal improvement for me is be more clear with my closes. As people copy me and they make decisions based on my decisions, which is ultimately not the way, but I know it can impact, and I like everyone to win because that's the type of person I am. Right? I think these are the you know, the tips here. These are the tips. Also learn to use a mouse and keyboard properly. Come play me in CS and then you can open your mouth. Right? You don't have anything to say to you. Today I made you money, so today keep quiet. No, what do you mean who gave you that trade? You were wanting to buy before. Okay, fine, whatever. I didn't see his plans. Okay, how good was this TP, by the way? Would you have closed there? Now he's quiet. Keep him muted. No. Yeah, I'm talking to you. See? So I got you. Remember, managing in profit is more important because that's where the money is made. You would have been losing money now. Use your phone to enter. I use my phone to enter. Yeah. Too much going on my screen. The problem is YouTube chat can't hear you. It would be funny if they heard you. Improvements for the GU win. If you guys want to take a screenshot, I think it's more relative to me. Then yeah, I mean, you can take a screenshot. If you guys want to journal some of this, I think this is a great trade to journal in your journals here, guys. This is a great trade to journal. Dylan is diamond bold. He's holding, seeing it through. Man is saying we're going up or we're not going anywhere. So yeah. Yeah, gold forms support here. Show it one more time. Oh, just check it on stream replay. I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. Check it on stream replay. If this goes up, you lost me money. I didn't do shit, man. You're in charge of your account. People shouldn't even be copying me. I'm not here to be copied. I'm just sharing my experiences. I'm no signal provider. Anything and everything is my decision in my own books. I'm here to make my own money. If you want to learn and join the journey, you're welcome to. But at the end of the day, it's your decisions. And I make that clear. This is how traders are going to make money. Is because you have to make decisions. This is why people, do you really think people can make shit ton of money following signals? No, because you don't know when to close, you don't know when to make decisions, all of this. I don't know when you use, you don't use trend lines, but it did retest the trend line perfectly. Good. Yeah, I'm not against trend lines. I just don't use them. It's just kind of like the same thing. The haters are not supposed to talk this morning. They already were talking when I took the position. But I guess they didn't win. Why wait for top wick when you were looking for buys? Because, you know, I'd expect a top wick to happen. Honestly, that's why I got BA. I was happy I did. I purely copied. Wasn't my plan. So as soon as B with no bottom wick just made perfect sense to get out, I should have been in. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't plan the move, it's going to make you extremely emotional. I think that's something we need to discuss as well. Is that if you didn't plan the move that I take, you're gonna be either, you know, watch along, or if you follow along, just, you know, do it sensibly, if you know what I mean. But don't comment in the move, right? Don't make a comment, I don't like how this looks and stuff like this, because it's gonna make everything uneasy. And the reason you feel uncomfortable in the move is you didn't plan it. So if you want to feel more comfortable in the moves, plan it. So I think this is a really good tip that brings up, to be honest, right? Because if everyone planned this move and we're just taking it together, then it's no harm. So look here. London Open, better to look for this retest entry. Agreed. These are your notes. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is what we should have done. But, you know, I think at least stop loss was in a place that didn't end up us getting stopped out because we were protected by the range. So overall, my box held as well, which was this 5-minute zone here. Yeah, I see what happened here. And I think overall we played it well. And we came out okay, even though it was a bit close for comfort. Are you still in a gold trade? I did not take gold trade. I didn't take a gold trade. I was saying how gold was messing everyone up. GU is the new GJ. Well, it's moving a lot cleaner in terms of setups here. That's why until GJ makes up its mind, right? This is just a period. I miss my old GJ, but to be honest, GU is quite nice with the lower spread. And if you can buy on pullbacks on GU, I love it. It's not a breakout pair though. I don't like it as a breakout pair. Which trade you took? GU buys. GU buys. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna call it a day here. At least I got something, even though it was, you know, sort of accidental, but we'll take it like that. I'll post everything up in Harry's trades and all of that stuff, so you guys can see how I managed and all of that good stuff. And then we'll take it from there. But overall, you know, somewhat happy. I'm actually, if you ask me honestly, guys, I'm not happy with the way I took this trade, in terms of management wise and all of this. And that's just me being honest, but I'm pretty harsh on myself. Even though it was a winning trade, not too happy with that. So I'm not feeling great. Yeah, I made money. Good job. Yeah, you know, $600 today, you know, which I'm extremely grateful for, of course. But in terms of my execution, my explanation, and my comfort levels in this trade, I'm not too happy with. And just kind of erratic decisions on no reason. You know, I should have been clear, closing half, not closing full, wanting to get out so people don't lose. Kind of put people in front of me. But that's just me being honest. I guess that's the name of my game I'm playing here. So how can we consider this on journal? Set up 1 hour bottom wick entry. Just say it, no bottom wick entry. How much pips? I closed at 8.5 pips here. I closed at 8.5 pips. I opened a 12 lot. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool to pop those lot sizes, you know, but we have 8 pip stop loss here. So yeah, happy with that. And let's get it, guys. Let's get it. I hope to see you on tomorrow's stream. Leave a like if you haven't. Today's video is about 5-minute entries. It's going to be a great video. So make sure that you watch it 6 p.m. Dubai time. 6 p.m. Dubai time. So make sure you watch that video. I think 6:30 p.m. Dubai time. Sorry. 6:30. Well, remember I close half about to roll. I will send the trade in now. You guys will see it. So yeah, make sure that you guys watch the video. Turn on that bell so you know when it goes live. We worked hard on it. I appreciate everyone showing up. Take care. Trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you guys.